What's up? How is everyone doing? That filled pretty damn quick. The second one is up now with the mini to close. I think there's only 4 spots left on the mini. Josh, you mentioned triple threads on the break. I don't know if you're in the live or not yet. But you mentioned triple threads. Jeez. I did not get any. I was offered a case and a half a case or a case and an inner case from somebody, but $400 a box is what it is. I mean, we're talking it's spendy shit, especially when you're talking like a case break or an inner case break. I wasn't even gonna get a case. I thought about getting an inner case, but I was like, man, that's still gonna be kind of a tough fill. I may try to get a couple loose boxes or something, but I don't know. We'll see. First edition was supposed to be here today. Bowman Draft First Edition was supposed to be here today, but it did not show up. We had kind of a bad snowstorm here the last week, pretty much. So that did not get here. It is still stuck in Sioux Falls, so hopefully that will get here tomorrow. Only got a couple boxes of Draft First Edition. That's all this dude got, and that's what he got me. So I'm definitely not opposed to triple threads, getting a couple single boxes. Kai, are you in here? Do they have triple threads down there? We don't have the LCS here in town quit selling sports cards like a year and a half ago. He wasn't ordering, so he wasn't getting allocations, and anyways, so he doesn't get any allocations anymore. He gets absolutely nothing for sports. So he has no sports in there, so I can't go locally and go grab some to rip. But there is a hobby shop about 60 miles away. The manager's in the room. You see him hopping on breaks, and then Kai's in the room. He's a frequent visitor. Dirk, I don't know if you're in here. Dirk's a frequent visitor of the shop too. So I don't know if they got any down there or not. They got some classics, hybrid football. I know some people have been itching for some football, and we don't really have any. I like black, I like Origins, but that's a boomer bust product. There's not a lot of value in it if you don't hit. I mean, so that, you can't sell your base first or your base rookies to try to recoup some of the money in some of that shit. And I think it's getting fairly expensive again. Football's gone up again. So, but I did order a few boxes of football today, but they did not get shipped. They closed their Michigan and New York early, so they did not get shipped today. But I was hoping to have them Sunday and rip some more football on Sunday, but a lot of people are really worried about 2022 football products as far as chases. I think we've been okay on that. Purdy also now gives us another decent chase going on right now, but we just don't have any products. It was really iffy. Like I said at the beginning, everyone was like, well, what are you gonna chase? Well, we got something. Fuchsia. Alright, mini box 1, let's go, good luck. We got a Jordan. Oh, I know who that is. Right off the bat. Seen the purple hair. seen the purple hair. So, somebody messaged me. They're upset that they didn't get the Twins being he wanted to do. He wanted to know about a random, if the timestamps are the same or whatnot. Yeah, so I have a couple stories about it. Well, he ended up, there's our base auto. He was really upset, and I do feel bad about it because it is a PC team of his. Watson, we got a rookie. Sheets, but, he was upset that he didn't get him. Diaz, Perez, Cruz, Contreras, Cowser, Muncy, and he wanted some sort of random to be done, or suggested some sort of random be done when the same timestamp is there. And it's a tough thing. Bergola, it's honestly it's tough because Abrams. Hold on, let me finish this set here, and then I'll finish my talking. Because you go by timestamps, it may say 30 minutes ago, and then if you sit there and you watch it, it will change. For those of you that see it all the time, are in rooms all the time and see that, it will change. You just have to watch it. But that's what we go by for claiming teams, is the time. I have always accepted abbreviations, whether it's, there's our auto, Vargas. I kind of lost track here talking about this. But I do kind of want to address this. That's how it's always gone. When you claim a team, it goes in chronological order from the timestamp, and that's what you use to claim a team. That's how it's done in every room. There's some rooms that don't give heads ups about a post. There's some rooms that do. Whatever, So he was a little upset he didn't get his team. And he kind of took it out on me about it, and wanted some sort of like loyalty. But that's not how it works. It always goes by timestamps, and that's what every other room does. That's what every place does. That's what every breaker does. Whether you're dropping it on a website, it's the first person that can grab that team that can check out and pay for it. That's who gets them. It's the same thing with comments on Facebook. It is in chronological order. It will go through the minutes, and if you watch it close enough, it will change, and it will say so-and-so 10 minutes, so-and-so 9 minutes, and then if you wait 5 seconds, that one that said 9 minutes will turn to 10 minutes, and they'll both be the same. No, it wasn't short all. But, so, that's the thing about it. So there's no, I've always accepted abbreviations, whether for Kansas City, if you put KC, I know who the fuck you're talking about. You're talking about the Kansas City Royals. There's nobody else. If you put, if you just put Chicago, who the hell are you talking about? In baseball, that's one thing. In football, it's one thing. I can accept that. That's kind of, that's how it's always been. It's always accepted that way. But anyways, somebody else that also messaged me too about it, he's like, man, what the hell's with everyone all of a sudden grabbing Minnesota? I've never had a problem with Minnesota teams getting claimed, never claimed, not getting my Twins or not getting the Vikings, this person would always get them. And I was like, yeah, I know. We've gotten a lot more people locally in this area now. In the last 6 months, I've gotten a lot more people around South Dakota, Iowa, Minnesota, North Dakota, Nebraska that are Vikings fans, Twins fans, whatever. So there's a lot more people chasing those teams because it's also their PC too. But on the other hand, it's also people chasing, like Corey Kelly messaged me about it. He's an avid Minnesota collector. He messaged me about it. He's like, it sucks now. He's like, because when Minnesota has something to chase in a product, there's a lot of people chasing it. Like this in Mercedes. He's a hell of a guy to chase. So people will chase them. People will buy them. You find values in teams and you buy them. But, so, again, we go in chronological order, top to bottom. It will separate within seconds of minutes. That's how I go by post. So that's it. Let's go. Let's continue the break. Kind of had a shit auto, or a decent auto to start. Not shit, but we got a refractor sitting under there. I thought it was an auto. There's our auto. De Leon. First box, kind of a long box with 2 base autos. Hernandez. Castro. Yeah, I'm not gonna name names or anything, but Pete Crow Armstrong. He was upset and he did leave the room because of it. I mean, he may come back. I tried to explain, that's how every room is. That's how it is. There's a Julio base. Los Santos, Colas, Gil. Weimer and But no, it happens to myself too quite a bit when trying to claim teams. I mean, I don't only try to claim Minnesota teams in breaks. I also chase players. I'm more of, if you see me in breaks, I'm more of find a team that I have some value in it versus taking the best team on the board. That's me. But it depends though. If I really like the player on the best team, I will. But like this is my Bowman chase. That's what I like. I don't mind the Twins, but I find myself, if I chase PC stuff, me personally, I don't ever sell it. I don't ever make a return. And unless you have a whole lot of money to just be thrown around, you're not going to make it in the hobby just straight up doing that and doing it on a nightly, weekly basis. Because you're going to end up keeping your PC stuff. That's what I do. My PC collection, out of 499 Ramos on the refractor, my PC collection is kind of stupid because, I mean, I have a whole hell of a lot of really nice Vikings cards, Timberwolves cards, Twins cards that are valuable, but I won't I won't sell them. Like I have an Acuna for the Twins cracked ice. It's like a pop. I don't know what it is. It's a pretty low pop. And I'm gonna have a hard time selling that card. But I should sell that card. Who getting a Frelick to 5 still haunts you? What Frelick to 5 are you talking about, Mr. Allen? That's funny you mentioned that, Alan. I'm guessing I own the card that you're talking about. That. That one. Kyle Tucker. I chased a lot of Tatis, so like I really liked Tucker second in that over over Vlad. Like that was my second choice in that set. Yes. I bought that off of Vu. Hunter Green. Royce Lewis. Contreras. See, if Vu ever hits a trio, he probably won't ever sell it. Oh, damn, that came out of nowhere. Rays. Rays with the meat on the fall league. To 150. I like mead. Carson Williams. De La Cruz. Henry Davis on the shimmer. Casas. Valera. There's a Vaquero base and a Confidant. Mead. I like mead. I got a blue mead, PSA 10 auto, and then a refractor. I have blue and the refractor listed on my eBay, and I get offers on the blue about daily. I have it priced ridiculous just because I don't want to sell it. I like mead. Yeah, you'll never sell a trio. Yeah. That's like me. I won't sell like a KG. JJ, I have enough JJ, and I have some nice JJ that I can get rid of some. I just had a sub pop. I have a bunch of optics in there. I got quite a few. I have a couple pop one low number optic rated rookies of his that just popped. I might move a couple and just keep some of his bigger cards. I want an NT True RPA JJ in a line. Dude tried scamming me out of it. There's a whole YouTube video on it. It's actually my most watched video on YouTube. It is. I tried to buy that Davion Mitchell. Looks like we're going to get a purple auto, probably. We got a blue coming up, but I think it's just going to be I think it's a non-auto blue. Yeah, non-auto. Oh. Rosman Verdugo, Padres. There's a trio. Alright, I think we got a purple auto. No, we don't. It's not an auto. Oh, it is an auto, but a non-first. Rhodes. John Rhodes, purple at 250. Verdugo at a 150. What are you talking about? There's a Julio. Davis. Rosarena on the refractor. 110 to 499. Oh. Oh. Ortega. Hunter Bishop. Bachman. Perez. Harry Ford. Hey, Shortall, I tried inviting Dersh back to the group. Greco's alias. Man. That was still the day Greco changed his Facebook alias profile to Tyler Dersham, and then went posting cards for sale while he was getting blown up in the scammers group was just great. Yeah, I know Greco's upset. I miss Joe. No lie. You can tell him that. You can message him and tell him that. Apparently it was, man. It was literally the dagger. But that's the thing, like, so like that whole thing, like, I do feel really bad about that. For those of you that don't know, I had a PYT and Greco had missed the Mavs on the first. I think I had 6 boxes of Select that had came in. I can't remember what it was, a release, and we did 2-3 box breaks, I think it was, with the option, whatever. Greco had missed them. I think that's what it was. But anyways, so we had went through all of those boxes that I got. There was like 6 of them. And I had gotten more boxes in the next day. And he had taken the Mavs. He missed the first 2 breaks, got the Mavs in the 3rd break. And then I had new boxes. So I posted a random teams because people had been messaging me, run some random teams with it. Which was fine. I have no problem doing that. But if we have like a half case or a case, I don't want to switch from going from PYTs to random teams, and then having people hit, because that happened to me and it pisses me off. So this was new boxes. I ran it as random. Somebody got the Mavs hit a Luka base auto from this year's, and he was really upset about it. Which, like I said, he kind of has every right to be upset, but the fact that it was fresh boxes and not from like the same case is the only reason I switched it up. Otherwise, I wouldn't have. We're gonna get a base. We might get a refractor auto in here. Cunha, Mangrel, Leonard on the refractor to 499. Warming. Sweeney, Kirby. Yeah, I think we get a refractor auto. Yep. Sebastian Espino to 499 refractor auto for the Blue Jays. Joseph. You can't tag him. He left. He left and his alias left. Both of them left the room, man. Both of them bailed. But I haven't even seen... There's a Cruz base. There's a De La Cruz. A Rizzo on the refractor. But I haven't even seen him around in any of the card rooms. Is he even active anymore? Like, I haven't seen him anywhere. Abrams. Where the hell are they? Trout, Giancarlo, Lawler. His alias was Tyler Dersham. Tyler Dersham was the admin of CBC Cardboard Crack, which is a really big room. He ran some monster breaks all the time, and he would just like snap fill, 30 spotter, randoms, $384, and like boom, gone, like snap fill. And he would run multiple of them of the night, but he like wasn't shipping people's cards. I don't know how he would like went on like for months and months and months and months and months without shipping people's cards. Like I know people that had waited over like well over 6 months, and this dude still like he was still ripping away, you know, like yeah. He was still getting like snap filling breaks, and yeah, he was the pizza dude. Pizza boy, man. He's actually still he's still in Sodak right now. I never booted him from the room. I never he used to join some of my breaks. Because there were a couple other mods over here from CBC that were pop into some of my breaks. But yeah, he joined every once in a while. But he used to, when I used to rip in Black Label, that's where I broke before here, for those of you that don't know. He hopped in some of my shit there, and that was before I think he started ripping. Oh man, yeah, dude. He was Luke Foy, aren't you in here? I think Luke Foy was pretty active in there. I know Philip Ma, he's in here. He was pretty active over in CBC. For some reason I thought Luke was active over in CBC. Maybe he didn't run over there. Yeah, he had Hornerbrook's Kavangale. Oh, there we go. Little something. Little something for the Guardians. $44 out of $125. Yeah, I know there's quite a few people in here that were active over there. What is this? That auto was flipped backwards. Oh, I already know who it is. Mead. Julio, Shimmer, Warming, Aquero again. Oh, is that a Wander? I thought it was a Brujon. Yeah, it was. Rosario. Little Trio again. Diaz, Henry Davis, and De Jesus. That's where I started, Alan. I was in Black Label before Carlick was. I was in Black Label when it wasn't even called Black Label. I was in Black Label when there was 3 members. Might have been 3 members when I was in Black Label. Like no joke. Me, Cody, and Phi. I ripped in Black Label for a hot minute. Carluck came in. He started ripping. As well. So it was a lot of just Carluck and I there towards the end when I finally just said, nah, I'm out of here. Yeah, that's where I started ripping. Phi and Cody were in this room called the Beaver. What was it called? The Beaver's Den. The Beaver's Den. And that's where I got hooked up with Phi and Cody. And then Black Label was formed. Well, it wasn't Black Label, but Balcazar, Reds. Who's got him? Jeffrey. Decent hit there. Jeffrey, if that's clean, I'd probably just send it to Robbie just to grade it. Like not a rush sub or anything, but definitely worth a grade and get check out. Hold on to it. Yeah, that's where it started, and then I got a message from Carluck like way back, like, about like he was interested in breaking, and then all of a sudden he had all this product, and yeah, it was weird how that all kind of went down. All right, so we had a Balcazar for the Reds. We had a Julio base, a warming shimmer on that, the Cuero, Chirrillo to 125, Rizzo refractor to 499, Leonard to 499, Espino to 499, going to the Blue Jays. Another Julio base, a Rosarena refractor to 499, Verdugo for the Padres to 150, John Rhodes, True Purple to 250. Henry Davis on the shimmer, another Vaquero. Contreras on the Ray Wave to 199. Curtis Mead to 150. 99 out of 150 on the Mead. Jose Ramos to 499. Pete Crow Armstrong on the shimmer, another Julio. Isaac De Leon, base auto. Gavin Sheets was to 163 out of 299. A Vargas for the Brew Crew, and an Acuna to 250. Alright, the mini is, I don't know how many spots are left in that mini. Let me look. 5 spots left in the mini. 3 spots left in the mini. We can see if we can fill that out, and then we'll get that second half ripped tonight. 100%. 3 spots left, and we will rip. Alright. Thanks, y'all. I will probably... Someone had messaged me... So this whole shit with GTS, like with this Topps products, is getting really kind of sketch about, because they're coming to their time is done with Fanatics. Like triple threads today, there was nothing about it. Bowman, they had a half a case sitting in St. Louis. I got all they had there, but somebody had messaged me just the other day that had a case. That was after I ordered this. So I'll probably will grab that other case of Bowman, and we'll rip it sometime this next week. I'm thinking Monday and Tuesday. I need to get out, I think, for a little bit and go do some ice fishing. I think I'm going to run up to northern South Dakota and sit on the freezing ice. It's supposed to be, Monday is like a high of 3 up there, and Tuesday is a high of -7 without wind. I'll take a spot if you don't take it. Tanella's the only runner I have in the room that usually runs late night. I need to get Luke Foy, because he's up late. But he's well, I don't even know how late Luke is. Luke's Eastern time zone, right? See, Tanella's Western time zone. Jackie's Eastern time zone. So I usually got him, like, I do Jackie until about 10 o'clock. Okay. Well, I do Jackie till about 10 o'clock my time, and then anything after 10 o'clock is kind of iffy whether you'll be able to get her. And then Tanella's who I usually run later. Oh, Luke Central? Is he Chicago? Yeah. Is that right? Chicago? Why did I think East Coast? Is he Chicago, though? For some reason I'm thinking Chicago. Oh, he does? I didn't know Rocca ran. Luke's in Nashville. Well, if Rocca runs, he's probably in the mini. No, I didn't know that Rocca ran too. Somebody else just joined the room too last week that said they ran, but I didn't know Rocca ran. Yeah, I do probably need to add some more runners just to kind of switch some shit up. Tony's left the room a couple times just because tonight I run him too. Like, no lie. But I think I'll be gone on town on Monday night. I think I'll leave Monday morning and go up and ice fish Monday, stay the night, fish Tuesday, and drive home. Get into my element. Legit. The Rock is a goat runner. Alright, well, I'll try to get that last one filled here, and then we will roll. Thanks, boys. We'll see you all in a few minutes, probably. Peace.